Alright, in today's video, I am going to reveal my 390 card PSA submission. I've not looked at my grades, so I have no idea what I got. 390 cards, all of them are Topps Living. I buy and sell a lot of Topps Living. It's a 3-card set that Topps puts out every week. They do not repeat players unless they change teams. The Living set term comes from the fact that the set will never end, apparently. They'll just keep putting out 3 cards a week indefinitely. These aren't vintage cards, but they are printed on 53 card stock, basically. So they are pretty fragile. So here we go. It came in one box, just like this, and let's just open it up. Enough talking. You guys don't want to hear me talk again. I don't think I would send 390 cards at once. I mean, it's just, you're playing with fire. The bulk submission price is 100 cards. Once you get over 100 cards, you're not saving a whole lot on shipping, and you're risking a whole lot as far as if anything happens to your shipment. So, sure, they're insured, but who cares, man? You can't buy these cards anymore. So, with shipping, each one of these cards grades out about $8.33 a piece. So when I resell them, I factor that in plus the $3.75. 20 bucks is total. Card number 2. I submitted 18 of these. This was card number 100, and it's Babe Ruth. Let's get them all 10s, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? There's 2, 3. Let's see here. I'm guessing right there. You know, this is my second submission into PSA. My first submission was 140 cards, maybe 130 cards, something like that. And I think I got 80% back 10s. But it's good to get these back. It's good to look at these, and and this up here too. It does now. I mean, I'm looking corners. I'm looking up here, around here. Very rarely to look in the middle of the card. Of course, I need to do that. So it's still a learning experience with me. I don't know everything. I don't know everything there is to know about this kind of stuff. So I'm learning as I go. Hopefully, you guys are figuring some stuff out too as you watch this. So you see that? No good. You're telling me, yeah, Chris, no duh. Well, you know what? I missed it. So there's my first 9. However, let's follow that up with another 10, huh? Uh-oh. Another 9. And it does matter. I think you have different graders at PSA. They're, of course, I'm sure they're trained to be as consistent as possible, but you see the little mark down there. I guess that's it. That's a tough grade. I mean, it really doesn't detract from the card, but I guess if you're, if someone submits 390 cards, you just can't grade them all 10s. So you got to find what you can find. I guess that's not a perfect card. Maybe it was just a loose interpretation of the rules. Maybe I read about how some of the things might not take any points off. There's a little weirdness up here. I see it, some weirdness up here too. This is kind of a dark spot, which that might be it too. And over here. All right. So I've got another, I've already got 80, 90 more cards to send in. So I'm going to go back, and they're in card savers ready to go. So I'm going to check them out. I'll make sure I'm not sending it. So when you buy 20 cards of each, you can be choosy. There's going to be 6 or 7 in there. All right. Well, here's a fine example. Here's a 10. There's a mark right there. So there's maybe a tiny little mark right there. Maybe another one right there. One more over here. All right. Well, now that just confuses the hell out of you, doesn't it? I mean, this one's a 10. Got a couple spots on it. What do you do? What was the difference between this one and my 9 over here? Spots over here. This one's actually up top here next to his name. So All right, well, that was the end of box 1. Box 2 should have the rest of my Babe Ruths in it, right? Wrong. It does not. We got Chris Sale. Chris Sale to start things off. And how many of his cards did I submit? I submitted 15, so chances are high all 15 of his cards are right here, I hope. 10. Beautiful. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, and that's it. So there's six of 6 so far. I've got some more out there. They seemingly just packed us all willy-nilly, so no idea. Next card is JD Martinez. How many of his did I submit? JD Martinez, I had 11, and I think there's probably 11. There's 11 in a stack right here. So, by the way, if you ever want to get any sort of displays for your little cards or whatnot, don't get these cheap, crappy plastic things from Amazon. JD Martinez, number 1 here is a 10. Card 91. 1 of 1. Second card, 9. No bueno. We'll put this in the 9 pile. Thankfully, the 10s are winning out right now. Another one. Another. Another. Yes, sir. That's the rest of JD Martinez. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's still a couple more floating around somewhere that I'm running out of room, guys. You can go over here, JD. Don't hide Babe Ruth. I bought a lot of Babe Ruths. I bought quite a few. I'll have them for sale for a while. Next card, David Bodie. Some of the more common cards. I know he's a rookie. Who knows? I know there's some common cards in here that are not worth a whole lot. I mean, I'm not going to submit 15 commons to get graded. I'm going to submit probably my best 2 or 3 and see if I can't get a 10 out of it for my collection. Because don't forget, I'm still collecting 10s. I want to get 1 10 for myself first before I start working on either a second set. Where is this guy? There he is. Huh. Well, you know what? You know who got lucky? I submitted one of these cards and I got a 10. So I'm not buying one online for 20 bucks. I got my own graded. I think I remember going through these cards, and for whatever reason, I could not find a decent card. This is fortunate. I'm glad I looked over this card real good, and I said, I think this is the one I'm going to submit, and came back with a good grade. So super stoked about that. 1 of 1. Not going to have to submit any more of those or buy one online. Next card is a Victor Robles rookie card here. A 10. I submitted 1. Back-to-back 1s. Thank gosh. And when I mean 1s, I mean I only sent 1 of these cards to get graded. I'm not reselling these. I know it's his rookie card. For whatever reason, I think I went a few weeks where I only bought 3. Sweet. Jacob DeGrom, number 10. How many DeGroms did I send in? I sent in 2 DeGroms. So there you go. Sweet. Put that in my... You know what? I'm bumping one of these guys out of here. I'm a Mets fan, so I'm replacing Sale with DeGrom. He won the Cy Young. He gets his place up here. There we go. That looks good. Speaking of JD Martinez, here's another 9 of his. So let's play the new fun game of why is it a 9? Centering? Centering looks good. Maybe off just a skosh there. Maybe up there, but now we saw the 10 earlier. I can't just say that and that's it because the 10 earlier had a big spot on it. They probably had multiple graders on my order because I just had so many cards. Again, is it that? Because if it's that, don't forget, I had the one up there. They either missed it or I don't know what. But if you're gonna knock off a point for that right there, then the other 10 should have been a 9. So. You know, this is the, everyone does this game. I've watched other videos of people doing this, and it's it's not as consistent as it should be. It's a grading service. They charge a fair amount for their grading services. They need to be more consistent. So, and I'm not the only one to say that. I'm pretty sure everyone that's ever gotten a bunch of cards graded says the same thing. So that goes into the 9 pile. And here is my Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron 10. Gem Mint. Card number 46. I think I bought 40 Hank Aarons. I tried to double up on a lot of the retired players, a lot of the Hall of Famers. You know, Hank Aaron's in here, Jackie Robinson. There's quite a few already now. They're not all Hall of Famers. Don Mattingly has got a card, and he's not a Hall of Famer. So, Pops has said nobody's off limits. They might even have manager cards or mascot cards. That would be interesting. I'm not sure how that would go over, but you know, you can't blame them for thinking outside the box and trying new things. So, pretty cool idea for the set. Like I said, every Wednesday morning, I'm online looking for it. So, seeing who's what. So, and I submitted 39 Hank Aaron cards. So you're gonna see. Let's get Hammer and Hank up here. There's Milwaukee Braves uni. So when you're trying to construct a set for your backdrop, trying to hide your keyboard and your monitor, don't buy cheap, crappy plastic card holders like I did, especially if you're going to touch them more than once. You set them up, and as long as you don't touch them again, they're not going anywhere. So I was jumping all over the place. There's going to be a few boxes of just straight up Hank Aaron. So, and there might be a few boxes of straight up David Wright, because as I said, I'm a big Met fan, so I bought a few extra Wrights. How many Wrights am I getting graded? 33 Wrights getting graded. Is that excessive? Yes, it is. Is the first one on top of 9? Yes, it is. Does that make me happy? No, it does not. Is the second one also a 9? You bet your ass it is. Does that make me happy? Absolutely not. That's all right. But at least the third one's not a 9, right? Ah, crap. 3 9s in a row. And look at that, right? No, that was on the card. Okay. That was on the case. The centering isn't great, is it? Damn it. This might have been one of those cards where I'm like, man, this is perfect. The centering, is it 60-40? Is it 70-30? It's 70-30 probably. Just see from side to side. That's not wonderful. But hey, instead of an 8, I got a 9 out of it, which means I think they agreed that the rest of the card was really nice. But the centering was god-awful. And that's a lot of problems you have with the living set. It's the centering, the cutting. Cutting is not very good. So there's out of the 33. I've only got the chance to get 30 PSA 10 David Wrights. Let's hope I get a few of them. I see one right here. That's awesome. I got one. This next one makes me even less happy. It's an 8. Literally, it would be cheaper. I would make more off this card selling it as a raw card than selling it as an 8. I probably couldn't give it away as an 8. I could probably break it out of this case right here and get $6 for it. So something to think about. I've never gotten an 8 before. So again, what am I missing? Why is this guy an 8? What did I do wrong? Am I smearing this? No, my hands are clean. Little white up top? I mean, that's an 8? All right. Enough bitching. Got 110. I've got a bunch more of these to go. But the thing is, and I said 10s are plentiful for this set, but man, you can get one bad or 2 bad players that everyone's just getting crappy cards. You go back to the first few weeks to Markakis and some of those really expensive cards right now. Not only do they have low print run, but man, they're all in terrible condition. You know, you can't find one online without a dinged up corner for $300. It's ridiculous. People want to buy these cards in great condition and get them graded so they double in value. But man, you look at some of those pictures on eBay and you're like, wow, look at that corner's all dinged up. And it's a no-go. So anyway, here's another 9, David Wright. I got 1 9, I got like 4 9s, 1 8, and 1 10. So I'll put this in my pile. I don't know what to do with those. Nick Williams is next. This first card is a 9. I'm telling you how many of these cards I got of each player. I should really just do a breakdown at the end of the video so it's not so long. Because these are in no order whatsoever. These cards are all over the place. But I did send in 16 Nick Williams. This first one here is a 9. This guy's a 10. Another 9. Another 9. Another 9. All of these are 9s. Not good. You will find those all on eBay for $5 probably. Just get some of my money back out of them. Here's a 10. Another 9. 10. Another 9. Well, here's sale again. 10. That is not a good stack. We got these 3 10s. Nick Williams, rookie card. That was a big risk because this, you know, he's unproven. Didn't have a great 2018. We're not sure what he's going to be as far as a player is concerned, but he's... So we're on 4 of 20. Got Donnie Baseball right on top here. And Donnie Baseball is a 9 right off the bat. He's a 9. There's a 10. Back to our good friend David Wright. All 9s. I mean, does the centering look that terrible to you guys? Because I do not have a lot of... I do not have many 10s so far with David Wright, and I sent a lot of his cards. If they're all kind of not cut properly, it's going to be bad. Another 10, Mr. Wright. My Mattingly, I'll put my Mattingly over here. Both of these guys, by the way, ended their careers because of spinal stenosis. They both had back problems that pretty much, it's debilitating and it's incurable, basically. He tried to continue and he couldn't do it. Donnie had the same problem. So both iconic New York players, both at the corner infield positions, and both had a career cut short. Donnie was probably on his way to the Hall of Fame. The Mets, David Wright probably was on his way. I gotta tell you one thing. Not happy. All David Wright, all 9s. Yeah, I'm disappointed. But if they're 9s, they're 9s, you know? Box number 5. After the percentage on my first submission, I'm like, oh, I'm really good at this. I could look at these and see what's what. I will have to look at the right. I'm guessing the rights were miscut. You know what? When you get a miscut card like that, I had a bunch of Jackie Robinson cards that were miscut. I sent back 40 of them, and I got 40 back. And I think 95% of those Jackie Robinson cards I sent off came back as 10. So, you know, I just need to see that earlier on, and I need to say, hey, I just bought 40 David Wrights are all miscut, and they'll send you 40 more, and you'll send the 40 back, and hopefully they'll be a-okay. So the only reason why those cards are 99999, it's got to be you know, it's not a surface issue, it's not a dinged up corner, it's miscut. And I'm looking at them now, and you know, I had a few that were kind of wonky, and they came back fine the first time I submitted. So depending on who's grading it, I guess maybe this didn't cut the mustard. This came back as 9. So what are you gonna do? Live and learn, I guess. Bo, love this card. Really sweet. It's a 10. Now that's nice and centered. These cards, these top loaders almost seem dirty. My hands aren't dirty. I washed them real good before I started doing this, except for the red ink up there, the Sharpie. It's not my fault. It's not getting on the cards. There's a second Bo 10. Here we go. There's a Bo 9. Put them with my David Wright 9s. Another bow 10. Another bow 9. Yeah, you see there's stuff on these cards. Looks like I need to go over them with a nice cloth before I put them in my big graded card savers or team bags, or the big protectors, little plastic protectors. Here's a 10. There's Donnie Baseball again. There's a 9. I gotta say right now, my 9s I think are more than my 10s by a lot. So there's a 10. Another 9. This is probably centering as well. These are probably, you know, David Wright and Don Mattingly are in the same boat here. 9. 9. Jeez. 2 more 9s. There's another 10. Another 9. 10. Oh well. 9. 10. And of course 9. So it just seems like 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. So still better than my David Wright, where it was just an entire stack of 9s. Oh, please be good, Roberto Clemente. 10. Beautiful card. 10 for Roberto. Another 10 for Roberto. One more. Keep them coming, baby. I need to make up a lot of ground here. I mean, I'm listing stuff tonight. It's actually going to take me all night to get these into my deal, into my inventory on the PSA card website. All right, man. I don't want to jinx it, but how many of these did I submit? I'm going to look. I stopped looking because it stopped being apparent. They were all mixed up anyway. I've got 17 Roberto Clemente submitted. Pretty sure there's not 17 here. 14, 15. So I got a couple more floating around out there. God forbid they put them all together. So we'll see how that goes. Back to Bo Jackson. Another 10. 10. 10. 9. Another Hank. 10. Sweet. All right. All right. Adrian Beltre. Just recently retired. Had a decent career. Should be a Hall of Famer. That's a 10. Not a 10. Ten. 9. 9. Mr. Anthony Rizzo, 10. Daniel Murphy, 10. 10. The Willie Adames rookie, 10. I got a room to put my cards here. Kevin Pillar, 10. 10. I mean, this card is it's not worth a whole lot. So of course I'm gonna get nothing but 10s here. Be lucky to get $10 out of this stupid thing. Make $1.70 on this. 10. You see, there's this was in the packing area. There's cardboard on these things. Another 10. Another Kevin Pillar 10. Another. There's a 9. Now it looks like centering for sure. 9. Derek Rodriguez, an 8. There's a big scrape down here. I'm sorry. There's There's no way I put that scrape on the card. There's no way I saw that scrape and sent it in. No way. How many of these Derek Rodriguez cards did I send in? Alright, I sent 2 of these in. I sent 2 of these cards in. There's no way I looked through 3 cards. I probably got 3 cards of his. There's no way I looked through 3 cards and said, yeah, this one's got to go. I'm calling. They killed that one at the shop. There's no way. Either taking out of the card saver or however they operate down there. I'm sorry. That's if that is a big scrape, which I really think it is. There's no way I did that. There's no way that came from me. No way I looked at that card and said, yeah, this is decent. Let's send this off. Back to Willie Adames. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't watch many Tampa Bay Rays games, as I'm sure not many people do. So who knows. Another 10 for him. Back to Daniel Murphy. 10. 10. I think I've got nothing but 10s from him. Here's another Anthony Rizzo. 10. Back to Adrian Beltre. Why not? 10. And another 10. Hey, good news. My second Derek Rodriguez card is a 10. Yeah. Yeah, but the other one had a huge scratch on it, and I sent it anyway. I don't think so. I think I saw 2 cards that looked exactly like this, and for whatever reason, one came back screwed up. It didn't come back screwed up. It came back... I'm sorry, I'm just not liking this. There's stuff on almost all of these. All these slabs are just dirty. They're smudged, like someone had just got done eating Subway or Five Guys and packed these things. Jeez. I don't know if you can see that down there, but there's just like... I don't know what it is, but it's not on the slab. It's like on the other side of the slab. I mean, it's in there. I don't know if it's on the card. There's cardboard shavings on it. Jesus. And that's my only 10, so that sucks. All right, Jake Arrieta. He's a 9. Why? I don't know. Am I going to look? I'm afraid of looking. I can't believe I got an 8. I don't know. Another 9 for Mr. Arietta here. Back to Hammer and Hank. There's a 10. There's a 10. Another one. Yes. Sweet. I am single-handedly destroying the population of this card. Dropping the value with every 10. How common is this? Alright, that's a good run right there, folks. And that's Hank Aaron, that's not Kevin Pilar, so... I mean, I'm hoping I can get 30 bucks a pop for these. You know, if you do the math on 390 cards... Yeah. Alright, we're almost halfway through. You still with me? Hey! Our old friend, Mr. 10. Hammer and Hank. Keep it coming, buddy. Keep it coming, buddy. Wait, how many Hanks did I submit? I think I did submit like a crap load. Didn't I say I submitted like 39 or something? Yeah. 39 Hanks. I think they're all 10s so far. Come on. Come on, bud. Keep going. Come on, baby. Give it to me. All right. Will this make up for all my worthless David Wright cards? Yeah. Yes, it will. I could triple my money on all these. Thank God. Keep it coming, baby. Keep it coming. Did I order 100 of these? 60 of these? I have no idea what I ordered. Oh, man. Now there you go, man. That's a good run. Where's it end? Where does it end? There you go. Need to zoom out for that. I'll take it. I almost need to put them in a separate area. We'll see how it works out. Alright, we're officially at the halfway point. We're at number 10 right now. We're at number 10, and we're going to start off with a Ted Williams 9. No. Oh, by the way, there is one non-Topps Living card in here. It's a card I had when I was a kid, probably when I was 12. So, what, 30 years ago? 28 years ago? None of the cards were worth anything. And I did see a card that was not really worth anything by itself, but graded a 10, it was worth, you know, 20, 30 bucks, 40 bucks probably. As a single, probably a buck or two. Even as a 9, it probably goes for 10 to 12 bucks. So we'll come across that pretty soon, hopefully. I don't know, it's in here somewhere, so can't wait for that. Well, no luck on this Ted Williams. I submitted a bunch of Teds last time, and I got a bunch back 10, so those two were 9s. Some more 10 Alomar, another 10 Martinez, Jack Flaherty 10. Maybe I should just do it like this. It'll be easier. Kershaw 10, Victor Martinez 9, Teddy Ball Game 10. You know what, Jacob? Oh yeah, let's get the legends up here. All right, Teddy Ball Game 9, Teddy 10, 10, another 9. I'm running out of room over here. Here we go. Another 10. Another 9. Another 9. 9. Here's a Dustin Fowler 10. Good for my collection. I don't think I bought too many Dustin Fowlers, so I think I bought 3. So getting one back, sending one in and getting it back at 10 is mission accomplished, basically. And here's another Fowler 9. So well, there you go. If those were the only 2 I sent in, I'm glad I got 1 10 out of it. Brandon Morrow 10. Mr. Clemente also a 10. Let's make this a. Let's make 4 of the legends up here. Oh, they look good. 10. See, look at this cardboard. What is it? I don't know what's going on. Not happy, because basically I treat these slabs like I treat cards. I don't touch them in the middle. For the sake of the video, I'm touching them a lot more than I normally do. Otherwise, I'm pretty much just holding sides until they get into the card saver. All right, we're out of order. This is 14, but I'm not looking in there for 12 or 11 or whatever we're on. So the hell with it. First one on top there is a Kershaw 9. Boo. Boo hiss. Not good. Kershaw 10. So these 9s, I am segregating the 9s from the 10s, and of course the 8s. If I get a 7, you might just, okay, so 10, 10, 10, nice. Sweet. My hand is covering my light, but nothing I can do about it. So put my hand down here, I guess. 10, 10, 9, 10, another 9. Keep it coming, Kershaw. Let's go. Keep it coming. Let's finish strong. Jack Flaherty, 10. Rookie. Ted Williams, 10. Good, because I would have had 2 or 3 9 Ted Williams, so it's good to get a few more 10s. They are obviously good sellers. That's why I buy more of them. And they've paid off. I've got a lot of Babe Ruth's 10s, quite a few Ted Williams 10s, a ton of Hank Aaron 10s. Also with Mr. Clemente, a few 10s. mean, there's so many cards on this table right now. Ah, geez. Mr. Machado. Again, with the cardboard. I guess that's from shipping, maybe. But it shouldn't be in the middle cards. It should be on the end cards. Machado, 9. In his Dodger uniform. So I said they only get 1 card per team. So if they get traded, they can get another card. So there's an Orioles Machado and there's a Dodgers Machado. So, and he's going to sign a big free agent deal here probably in a couple days, maybe with the White Sox, maybe with the Phillies. And there's probably going to be one of their cards next year. So he'll probably be the first player with 3 cards. I hope just because they can make a separate card of somebody, they don't necessarily do it. If Brandon Morrow gets traded from the Cubs, I hope they make another Brandon Morrow card, because if he flames out and he kind of sucks, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Don't water the set down with 4 Brandon Morrow variations. That sucks. I know you need to stretch out the set, but you know, there's plenty of players, past and present, you could be doing. 10, 9, 9, 9. Another 10 Flaherty. Another 10 Flaherty. So not very good on the Machados there. I think that's... oh, here's the Gaddis. No, not good. No. 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 Yes. All right. 10. Gaddis kind of had a short print. I think he did 3,400, which is kind of short for this set. 9, 9, 9, 9. Not good. Not good. Something's wrong, and I'm guessing it's decentering. 9, 9. I need to invest in some sort of measuring device. I mean, you can... Oh, great. Even Kershaw's a 9. Sorry, buddy. We had a good run there, too. Here we go. Back to 10s. 10, 10, 9, 9. All right. That's no bueno. That was not a good box. Nobody's fault but my own. What do we got here? How many Jack Flahertys did I send in? And why did I send so many in? 16 Jack Flahertys. Well, I mean, on the plus side, I looked at quite a few of them just now. They look like pretty good cards to me. 10. Alright. Alright then. Maybe that's why I sent them in. They were too pretty to keep. Good, 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 good. Alright. All of them. Hey, let's finish it with a Ted 10. These cards are going for 35, 40 bucks right now, so I am not delaying. I am going to get them up for sale. Will I hold on to them for years and years, and will they grow up in value? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's tough. Who knows? But, I mean, I have enough of these so far where I will hang on to a few for, you know, I'll store some. Hang on to a few and see what happens to them. There's 1. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 9. I think that was my first Babe Ruth 9. Okay. Moving on. Christian Yelich, 9. 9. 9. Not good. 9. That's not good. I think that's all of his I've sent. So if I'm going to get a 10 for my set, I'm going to have to buy it. Ryan McMahon, 10. 10. Oh, God. Another 10. Another 10. 10 and a 10 and a 9, of course. All right. My stocks are getting high and precarious. Hey, look, there's the last box, 20 of 20. There's only 10 cards in here. I don't think there's 10 cards in here. I think there's... What the hell is this? Packing slip? All right. What is in here? Don't know. Here we go. More cards. Everything else. Promo stuff. Packing slip. Date. Miscellaneous information. Bubble wrap. What is wrong with these cards? Cards inside. I do not know what this is. I'm guessing these are my cards and there's something wrong with them. What is up with my David Wrights? Mini size RQ. Mini size RQ. Mini size RQ. I don't know what this means. Are these super small? It doesn't say altered. Usually when they're cutting cards, it's altered, but these aren't altered. How many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, well, I'm definitely contacting Topps about these. First time for everything. I guess I'll look that up when I'm done with my video. I'll look that up and find out what it means. It's about 5 more boxes to go. 4 if you don't count this one. Alright, Ender Inciarte, 9. Where's my 9 pile? There it is. It's about to tip over. It's so high. There it is, a 10. I mean, this, I don't know if you can see it, but that's messed up. This is just, you know, this is dirty. I don't know. These are not good slabs. What's going on? There's a big scuff mark right here. I don't know if it's on the card. And these shouldn't be scratched at all. Huh. 10, 10. Sweet. All right. Jackie, 10. Jed Lowry, 10. Now a Met. Nick Williams, a 10. Didn't have a bunch of his 9s, right? Or no, was that Lowry again, 10. Next up is Christian Villanueva, who now is, I think he got traded to Japan. I don't even know you can get traded to Japan, but Padres sold his rights to Japan, so I guess they punted on him. I thought he had a decent season. I thought they gave up a little early on him, but 10, sale, 10, sale, 10. Sweet. All right. Nice. Got a few more sales over here. 10. Sweet. Jacob deGrom. 10. Pretty. Good card. Artwork, by the way, is really cool. This lady does great work. Another 10. Mr. Story. 10. Another one. Kingery, 9. 10. Rickard, 9. I think that was the only Rickard card I sent too. Might have to get that one on eBay. You can't buy the raw cards on eBay and send them in the PSA because their condition is so sensitive that people just, they get 5, 6 cards and they get 4 mint ones and they sell the 2 or 3 scuffed up ones. So you're getting picked through cards that aren't 10s generally. So you're just better off going on eBay and finding an auction that ends at 3 in the morning and it's got bid up to 11, 12 bucks. You know, you can get cheap PSA top 7 cards if you're patient. Victor Martinez, 10. Nice. Sweet. All right. A few more of his. Oh, there they all go. Martinez and another one. Another one. Sweet. Back to this guy. 10 for him, 10 for him, 10 for Teddy. It's a good box. Yeah. It's crazy. All right, gang. 3 boxes to go. I am going to have tons of storage for my PSA cards. I thought about buying custom boxes, but man, those PSA boxes are just fine. Another Nick Williams that's not quite up to snuff. Nick Williams again. How many Nick Williams did I send in? Ah, there's a Jeter. Dang it. I don't have a Jeter 10. I do have like 4 or 5 Jeter cards. I had a 10 on me. I think this was the nicest one I found, and I don't know. Yeah, that corner's not great. I think I sent this in hoping and praying I was gonna get a pass, but you know, they were doing their job. That was not a 10. And this Judge, obviously not a 10 either. It's a 9. Yes. All right. Alex Gordon, 9, number 11. Are these my fingerprints? They're not my fingerprints. I don't know if you see it on there, but those are not my fingerprints. I just smudged. I really do have to go over these with like a damp cloth before I put them away. So there's my Gordon. That's a 9. Goes with my Jeter. However, I popped for this. Pretty happy. I sent in my 2 best judges. I got 110, 19. So this is for my set. The 9 should go up in price. And this is card number 1 of this set. It's a tough grade to begin with. So pretty stoked I got this. I wish the Jeter was a 10 too. So I'm out of raw Jeter cards. I maybe got, I think I got 1 for my set or 2 for my set. And those are not 10s. So I might have to go ahead and buy one of those online if I want a complete 10 set. So disappointed about the Jeter, but I'm happy about the Judge. I mean, I could have got 2 9s Judges and I would have been, you know, I need to be a little bit more appreciative of the fact I did get one. Same with Gene Segura, card number 12. I got a 9. And I think this is the only one I sent in. So this is a tough 10 to find. This is going to cost me some money. Number 13, 10, sweet. Card number 9, not sweet. Another 9. Disappointing. Disappointing to see Shohei come back a 9. And I don't think it's the only one I sent. So come on, baby. Oh, well. Hey, there's the card I sent in. I told you that was my only non-Topps Living card I sent in when I was a kid. Oh, Dominic Smith, a 9? Get the hell out of here with that. Not only are you disappointing on the field, you're disappointing in the grading room. The fact that this traveled across the country with me when I moved, it's been in a monster box for 25 years in a shed out in the middle of nowhere, and it still looks, I don't know what's wrong with it. I didn't see anything I didn't see anything too obvious. It looks pretty good. So it cost me $8.33 to grade it. I could probably sell it for $15. I mean, if I just put a buy it out there for $15 and leave it on eBay for a month, someone will pull the trigger. I'm not sure if that's a mark on the card right there, a little circle-y thing. It's tough when you don't have another card to compare it to. It's like some of these Topps Living cards. Some of them are a little bit flaws in them, but you're not sure if it's the artwork. And sometimes it is the artwork. There's little dots in there that look like they're imperfections, but it's actually part of the brush stroke or something. So, anywho, oh, I got more Dom Smith. 9. No, let me guess. 9. Hey, there's a 10. I'll take it. 10. 9. I got 2 boxes left, so this is expensive, you know. I'm not a rich guy, so this was a calculated effort on my part to maybe make some money. I don't think I've lost money here. I think I'm pretty happy with what I got back. I'm not too happy with all of these worthless Dom Smith 9s. I'm not sure what's wrong with these cards. There's a 10. I like that there's 5 Dom Smith cards that are 9s, and then all of a sudden there's a 10, and then you're going back to the 9s again. So, not sure what makes them 9s, and then they're, hey, this one's actually pretty good. So, I'll take a look at them later on and see if I can figure it out. It'll help me in the future when I send cards in. There's an NCarte 10, 10, another 10 for him. There's a 10, 10, sweet. 9. All right, folks, last box. I got a bunch of Machado 9s. Just more of that cardboard. And I got a bunch more Machado 9s. There's one more, two more, three more. There's a 10. Back to 9. Back to 9. It's going to be a tough sell to Dodger fans after he leaves. Who's going to want to buy his Dodger card? Not whoever he goes to, not that team, not the Orioles fans. Mr. Lack of Hustle probably doesn't have a whole lot of fans. I mean, if he's on your team, you love him, but if he's not on your team, you're not buying his 9 PSA 9 Dodgers card, are you? He played there for, what, 2 months? Beltre, back to Beltre, good, 10. I like when we switch back to players, I'm getting 10s on. So there's another Beltre. Another. Right. It's that time. It's time to call it. Look at that. Ended on a strong note. More 10s. Sweet. Did I look at these already? I did. There you have it, folks. I will come back with a total. A recap video. See if I can stand these dudes up one more time. And that's it, dudes. That's it.